Hello everyone, back again. One more quick video. I'm trying to keep up, just trying to keep up with you guys to keep up with you guys to kind of show you guys how easy how easy it is to become debt free if you change your way of thinking. Okay, the way you think about money, just like I did. I'm free. I'm 100% debt free. I owe nobody on earth one dime. You have no idea how free that is. So I'm gonna give you an idea of how a debt-free person, myself, looks at things in the world compared to the way I used to. I would look at somebody's title to their job, if they're a lawyer, doctor, what kind of car they had, what kind of house they had, what neighborhood they live in, what kind of suit clothes they had. I think if they have this stuff, they must have money. Now I'm gonna bring you out of the debt matrix. Only people in the debt matrix believe somebody's rich due to their stuff. All right. Don't be fooled by people's things. That means absolutely nothing. If they're financing it, it's not their stuff. It's the bank stuff. Okay. You catch somebody bragging on their credit cards or how many credit cards or how many credit or how high their credit card limits are. It doesn't matter. That's the bank's money. Who cares? All right. So, for example, say like somebody bought a brand new Corvette. All right. Now, a person that's financing a Corvette, say like the Corvette's $80,000 and somebody finances it, right? That means they finance it. They're financing it because they didn't have the money to buy it cash. So they financed it. Don't let them fool you in otherwise. Oh, I took this money and put it in. Don't fall for that kind of stuff. That's bull crap, right? Now, but when they finance it, you ever notice they always tell all their friends how much the Corvette costs, like they bought it in cash, and they always leave off the taxes like they didn't pay the taxes. But that's another story. That's another story. But only people in the debt matrix talk like that. All right? But they can't hear themselves talk like that because I understand now money is spoken in two languages, debt and debt free. If you've been in debt all your life and you've never been out of debt, you only speak debt. I promise you this. Now, when somebody says a Corvette costs $80,000, right? You got to, when I look at that now as a debt free man, you know what I say? Says who? Chevrolet? I don't care what Chevy says. I'm not paying $80,000 for a car. The car it's not worth $80,000. It's only worth $80,000 if you believe it's worth $80,000. It's not worth $80,000. I promise you it's not. But if you believe it, it didn't cost $80,000 to build that car. It did not. Chevy says it does. But it doesn't. I don't care what Chevy does. Chevy says, right? You know what I would do if I wanted that particular Corvette? I'll wait till somebody finances it, get 1 or 2 years into the financing process of the Corvette. Once they lose their job, break a leg, get a divorce, whatever, I'm gonna get it for half the price. It's worth what I say it's worth, not what Chevy says it's worth. You kind of get it? See how that works? That's exactly how it works. Let me give you another example. Say like a Gucci, let's say like a Gucci purse. Gucci says this purse is worth $5,000. I don't care what Gucci says. Now I think back. Now I respect Gucci. How they get people to believe a purse? Because logically, you know that purse didn't cost $5,000 to make. Logically, you understand that the materials of this purse did not cost $5,000 to make it. But if they convince you and make you believe it's worth $5,000, I guess it's worth $5,000. That person goes, pays $5,000, and then they go and brag to their friends, hey, this is purse designer, blah, blah, blah. And then everybody believes, ooh, that purse is worth $5,000. That purse is only worth $5,000 to people in the debt matrix. That's it. You step outside of the debt matrix, that purse is not worth $5,000. I guarantee you go and pay $5,000, the minute you bring it out the store, it plummets. It's not worth. And take that purse, use it for, let's say, a month or two, and then go try to sell it for $5,000. You know why you can't sell it for $5,000? Because it wasn't worth $5,000 in the beginning, but you just believe it was worth $5,000. Just like those new shoes, those I forgot what it's called. They start with a Y, Yeezys or something like that, right? These shoes are ridiculous. $300, $400, $700, almost $1,000. It didn't cost that much money to make those shoes. It didn't. But the marketers made you believe it's worth. Physically look at the material of these shoes. It didn't cost $1,000, $700, whatever, to make these shoes. But if you believe they're worth that much, you believe it. That's the key. That's the key. All you have to do is make people believe something is worth something. That's it. Anything out there that you buy is not worth what you say it's worth. Let me give you one more example. How far you start underwater when you finance a car. I'm gonna take it step by step. Okay. If you walk on a car lot and crack your lips talking about you're gonna finance a car, they have you. Okay. You're walking on your financing. Why? Because you don't have the money. Listen to what I'm saying. You don't have the money to buy the car. That's why you're financing at a percentage rate. Financing a depreciating object with interest. That's what you're doing. You're already underwater as soon as you crack your lips. Now you add on the tax and you add on, they go by your gross income when you fill out a credit app. Why are they going by your gross income? Money that you're not even going to see, but yet you do it anyway. And you believe nobody, and when you get that car, say like it's approved and you drive off, right? You get that car, you really believe that you got it for the sale price that you saw in the window. People that finance cars never get them on sale, ever. You go through that thick stack of paperwork that you probably didn't even look at. Look at the back. That's your sale price at the end of 72, 84 months. That's the sale price you got it for. At whatever percentage rate you got it for. You didn't get, the only person that gets it on sale is the person with cash. And if you got cash to buy a car, I would never set foot on a car lot, ever. Because obviously they're trying to make a profit off of that car. So it's already off the bat not worth, the car is not worth when they have it, worth whatever they say it's worth. It's not, and they're trying to make a profit. So it's really not worth what you're trying to buy it for. You're so far in the water before you have the keys, it's ridiculous. But when you're in the debt matrix, you don't see that. I didn't see that. And I financed many cars and thought I was coming out good because, hey man, I could walk on a car lot because I got excellent credit. I could drive off the car lot with any car I want. I thought I was bragging about it, not realizing I was only impressing people in the debt matrix. That's only outside the debt matrix. Me right today, that wouldn't impress me at all. Why would I be impressed by somebody's car payments? That makes absolutely no financial sense whatsoever. You get it? And it's only 5th grade math. That's it. That's it. You see how that works? It's only worth things. It's only worth what you believe it's worth. It's crazy to be 100% debt free. My whole world has changed. My whole world has changed. I only can help people that come to me because otherwise people will get upset or mad at me, thinking I'm talking bad about them, thinking I'm saying they're stupid or whatever. And I'm not at all. I'm just saying, why are you mad? I'm just using 5th grade math. Use your own calculator. Is it the same number as mine? It's almost like a magic trick. I'll add up the number and I'll say, I won't tell you. Add it up. Is it this? Yes. How did you know that? Yeah, because it's exactly the same as yours. It doesn't make a difference. See how that works? All right, that's it for today. I just want to throw that out there kind of so you guys can get a better understanding of how all this works. And if you understand it, and if you step out of what you've been taught most of your life that you can't do anything without credit, that's a lie. And I can prove it. You just got to believe it. And the first step, it starts with your credit report, all 3 of them. This is what I do for clients. I take all 3 of the credit reports, add up their whole negative number. This is where it starts. Why do you think businesses always start with your credit report? You got to understand, you got to be the business of you. I said this before, when you walk into a business, You think they approve your credit by the way you're dressed, by the car you drive, by your job? No, no. They go by your credit report. You think if you walk in and say, hey, I work here, I make this much, look at my car, look at my clothes, don't bother running. You think they're gonna say, hey, yeah, that guy looks good. We're not even gonna bother with running his credit. No, they're not. They understand it has nothing to do with the way a person looks at all. Don't be fooled by that. That's a lie. Don't be fooled by people going on vacation on Facebook, that they're doing this and that, and they got a new car, and you're gonna be impressed by the car payments. Don't do it. Come see me. You want me to? I change people's lives. You see how many videos I got? You think I'm faking? I ain't faking. This is real. I'm not going away. I'm getting bigger. I'm helping more and more people every day. I know it sounds harsh. I know it sounds like, oh man, who is this guy? He's ugly. He's talking. Look at him. He's only got a T-shirt on. He doesn't have any money. That's people in the debt matrix believe that you got to see money. Think about it this way: if the majority of the world, let's just stick with the United States. If the majority of the United States are in debt, and said like you were wealthy, okay? And a lot of people will do anything, a lot of bad things for money. Why would you want to show your wealth to people that are desperate to money? You do the exact opposite. You don't want to show people that. Get what I'm saying? I don't have to show people my money. That's dumb. There's absolutely no reason for that. All right. Reach out to me at DebtAintMyDaddy.com if you want help. I've helped many, and I'm helping more daily. All right. Email me. You can reach me on Facebook. DM me. Facebook, DebtAintMyDaddy.com. Instagram, DebtAintMyDaddy.com. Or DebtAintMyDaddy. And Twitter, DebtAintMyDaddy. And DebtAintMyDaddy@gmail.com. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.